TV interviews had become so boring, Jacob thought. Somewhere between his first and 50th, they'd lost their glamour and become mere work. His calloused hands fidgeted, running over a polished wood and metal toy, lingered on the red racing stripes before adjusting the chrome cannons. Still, hard work was no stranger. His work had taken its toll on his body, still holding the lean muscle of his military days, but he had the wrinkles of a man on the bad side of 50. His hair was receding, the brown stubbornly refusing to give way to gray, even as it lost ground on his scalp every year. His hands still had the dexterity that had once diffused bombs, though his eyes relied on thick bottle-cap-style glasses these days. Outside, snow carpeted the city skyline for the shortest day of the year, winter solstice. Most news stations liked their broadcasts to be from the ground floor, down with the people on the street. Not Horizon News, though. Lofty ambitions, just like its overly perfumed news anchor, Terence Schmidt. Jacob turned back to him, just as the camera light clicked on. Terence was 5'2", and far too much of that was hair gel. A smug grin plastered his face, and his soft hands ran over his briefing papers, shuffling constantly. Terence beamed into the camera. "Welcome back. Most of us know Jacob Erickson as the face of Xmas Enterprises, a savvy entrepreneur who built his company from the ground up to become the preeminent toy company in America. Earning his university education through service in the military, working in the bomb squad, and completing degrees in mechanical and chemical engineering." Terence paused and mechanically frowned. His company's latest release, however, is the center of a debate on the meaning of Christmas. The camera focused on the item in Jacob's hand. The Santa Claus Battle Sled. The screen displayed a gleaming red sled in beautiful high definition, gleaming lines that ensured aerodynamic efficiency. An infographic replaced it to show the design features that made it safe for all ages over 5. The revolutionary battery that would ensure it functioned for longer than this building. His hand had carefully adjusted each piece during the design process. The camera came back to Terence, who leaned in with a vulpine smile. "Well, Jacob, your sled is certainly the hottest toy this year, and has sold out of nearly every shop." "Wait for it." Terence gestured to the sled. "But tell me this. What do you think a cannon mounted on a tank has to do with Christmas? Your critics say you've over-commercialized Christmas, and your toy is the flashpoint for that." Jacob stared at Terence. "I would think that we jumped the shark with Christmas Barbie or Beardaments." Terence gave a canned laugh. "But seriously, does Santa on a tank mean we've lost the meaning of Christmas? What do you say to your critics?" Jacob turned to the camera. "I would say that this is America, and the free market can make that decision." The anchor's pen moved across a piece of paper, his tiny sword taking another swipe. "And to those who say your toys cost too much? That you're price gouging?" Jacob raised an eyebrow. "Well, Terry, to those who say that, I would say that a child's smile is priceless. But the Rudolph Red Laser Master Tank costs a fair price for its craftsmanship. Other companies ship their work overseas, while my company creates American jobs. My father emigrated to this country with only the shirt on his back, and he built himself up from nothing. My company makes the best products and nothing less."